No,
Oh,
no,
that's fucking...
17483. 17483.
Yeah, so all the right numbers, not necessarily in the right order.
Hi, it's Amon975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And today I thought I'd bring you a video looking at some of the stuff, or talking about some of the stuff I get up to when the CG is not a trade one, when it's say a combat one, and because people have this weird idea that if they don't see me in game, I must be avoiding people, or if I'm not doing what they perceive as the thing I should be doing, I must not be doing anything, or hiding offline, or doing weird and wonderful things. I'll be honest, I'm on this game like a ridiculous amount, an absolutely ridiculous amount. I have a year of playtime in real time. The amount I play is ludicrous. I'm usually every evening on at some point for a few hours on this game, chatting with people in party, doing various activities. Majority of my activities throughout the week are stuff that I don't bring to you on YouTube because it doesn't make that interesting of content. I mean, I have done a lot of videos about my mining activities, and I do go mining an awful lot. I also run a lot of trade. I also run a lot of wing missions to help other people gain money. I just spend a lot of time scouting out PPI targets, traveling around, sussing out the best way of us attacking them. I often do power play, which means killing a lot of things for power play and then sitting there quietly scooping up their remains. I do an absolute bucket ton of stuff in this game that I just don't bring to you because it's not very exciting. I recently opposed a expansion for the Empire. I do power play. I'm Archon Domain power play. I've been minimum of tier 4 in power play for years now. For the past 4 months, I upgraded that to tier 5 every week. I've been churning out 30 to 40,000 merits every week for, I don't know, it must be 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. Pretty much, if there's something that you do in this game, I pretty much do it. And the only two things I don't really get involved in are Thargoids and exploring. That's it. Other than that, I do pretty much everything else you could think of. In fact, an awful lot of everything else you can think of. I do a fair amount of PvP for someone who doesn't even do PvP. If someone contacts me and says, do you want a 1v1? I'll travel, have a 1v1, then get back to whatever it is I'm doing. I quite often have conversations with people saying stuff like, oh, I can't at the moment because I've got X, Y, or Z merits on board, let me dump them off and I'll come over. Or something, where are you at the moment? You can always tell the non-power play ones because they're like, where's that system? And it's like one of the power play headquarters. Oh, is it? It always makes me laugh that certain people in this game think that, I don't know, they just have this weird perception of what it is we, the Dark Marauders, do. The Dark Marauders is just a collective of guys that like to occasionally roleplay as being pirates. 95% of the time we're off doing our own things, and 5% of the time we get together, type Yar in system chat and have a laugh, trying to pirate people. There's no, we don't have a BGS anymore, we don't have any strict rules we have to adhere to other than, don't kill traders and don't cheat, which I don't think are that difficult rules to follow. We don't have any requirements for people to do stuff every week. People take part in PPI attacks if they want to, there's no obligation to. We don't force people to do a certain amount of anything, or have any responsibilities. People are just free to do what they want, how they want, and come along for the ride and have a bit of fun. So it always amazes me when someone makes assumptions as to what the Dark Marauders are doing, or where do the Dark Marauders hang out, what do the Dark Marauders do. I don't know. I don't know what the other guys are doing. I don't worry about it. If I don't keep tabs on what the rest of the Dark Marauders are doing, because we're all doing our own thing for a lot of the time, and we meet up at CGs and we meet up and do some piracy. So asking me what the Dark Marauders do, I don't really know. I don't really care. You know, it's we aren't living in each other's pockets. We're not beholden to anyone. Pirate Orc is the leader of the Dark Marauders, and he's the least demanding leader in the history of any player faction. You know, we're a democratic group. We vote on everything. And then if there's a tie, Polo and Orc decide, and that's pretty much it. So that's, you know, as to what we get up to, whatever we damn well please. I do a lot of work for the Feds in Power Play. I do a lot for Ark on the Lane Power Play, and then I do other stuff for the Fed Power Play because they allow us to pirate in Sol, and a lot of us enjoy pirating Sol, so we help out the Feds. This footage you're watching was from a Fed expansion, from an Imperial expansion that the Feds had absolutely no chance in winning, but we at least gave it a try and racked up a lot of merits doing it. We also got into a few scrapes with IED. I think we chased a couple of IED cutters out of system one night, and one night Garrick's chased a couple of our guys in Shieldless pirate ships out of system, and we did get one kill on an imp, which I'll bring to you now. And I'll say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. If you're wondering what the Dark Marauders are up to, look for them.